We're continuing to read from Bhagavad Gita as it is. We are on chapter 4, Transcendental Knowledge. Divya Gyan, text 4. Arjuna Vacha aparam bhavato janma param janma vivasvataha katham etad vijaniyam tvam adav proktavan iti. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Arjuna said, the sun god Vivaswan is senior by birth to you. How am I to understand that in the beginning you instructed this science to him? Arjuna is an accepted devotee of the Lord. So how could he not believe Krishna's words? The fact is that Arjuna is not inquiring for himself, but for those who do not believe in the Supreme Personality of Godhead, or for the demons who do not like the idea that Krishna should be accepted as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. For them only, Arjuna inquires on this point as if he were himself not aware of the personality of Godhead or Krishna. So Arjuna is asking Krishna, you are telling me you spoke this science millions of years ago to Vivaswan. Hey, what's happening? You are my age. How come you spoke this knowledge? Now, why is Arjuna putting up this question? It's for our benefit. Arjuna is a pure devotee of the Lord. He is situated in absolute knowledge. There's no ignorance in him. But he's putting forth this knowledge of he's putting forth these questions for our benefit so that we can understand it, because we have these doubts for sure. We have this, oh, why is Krishna? Yeah, how come Krishna spoke this, How come? So we have the doubts. Oh, why is Krishna God? Why should I accept him as God? Why someone else is not God? Why is it Krishna that's God? So we have these doubts. And through this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, our doubts are being clarified. Arjuna is putting forth questions and Krishna is giving him the knowledge. So it is for our benefit. As it will be evident from the 10th chapter, Arjuna knew perfectly well that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the fountainhead of everything, and the last word in transcendence. So Arjuna knew Krishna is God. That's why he says Param Dham, Param Brahma, Pavitramidam Uttamam. He says all these prayers in the 10th chapter we are going to hear. So Arjuna knows Krishna's position in truth, not that, oh yes, he's just my cousin brother, or he's born to Nanda and Yashoda, or he's born to Vasudeva and Devki and he's gone to Vrindavan and now he's come back and now he's helping me in the war. No, that is not knowing Krishna. He understands Krishna's position. He understands Krishna's position as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, as the fountainhead of everything, and the last word in transcendence. So Arjuna understands that Krishna is the Supreme Lord. For a transcendentalist is on the path of understanding transcendence, and there is nothing beyond Krishna. It's the last word in transcendence. And fountainhead of everything. We see there's so many things. We also buy so many things. Oh, where did I buy it from? I went to the store. Where did the store get it from? He got it from the wholesaler or the importer. Where did they get it from? Manufacturer. Where did the manufacturer get it from? Oh, they manufactured, they gathered all the elements. Where did the elements come from? Who made the elements? So that is Krishna. So Krishna is the fountainhead of everything. Me, who am I? Where did I come from? I come from Krishna. So Krishna is the fountainhead of everything. He's the origin. He's the source of everything and everyone. So Arjuna knows this knowledge perfectly, but he is putting questions so that the doubts we may have in our hearts can be removed for our benefit. Of course, Krishna also appeared as the son of Devaki on this earth. How Krishna remained the same supreme personality of Godhead, the eternal, original person, is very difficult for an ordinary man to understand. Therefore, to clarify this point, Arjuna put this question before Krishna so that he himself could speak authoritatively. If someone has a question about a great person, and if they have access to that, it's better to ask them directly instead of creating our own, oh, I think it should be. I think he or she likes this. I think maybe he or she likes this. I think maybe he or she did this. Why don't you just ask directly if we are able to? For example, if I want to know you, I can ask you directly. So therefore, to clarify this point, Arjuna put this question before Krishna so that he himself could speak authoritatively. That Krishna is the supreme authority is accepted by the whole world, not only at present, but from time immemorial. And the demons alone reject him. So anyone who is in knowledge accepts Krishna as the supreme authority. And that's the reason Bhagavad Gita is studied and is being read by all the people all over the world, all over the universes, everywhere, since time immemorial, not only now. Krishna is the supreme authority, and that's the reason the Vedas are being read and followed and chanted. So anyway, since Krishna is the authority accepted by all, Arjuna put this question before him in order that Krishna would describe himself without being depicted by the demons, who always try to distort him in a way understandable to the demons and their followers. It is necessary that everyone, for his own interest, know the signs of Krishna. Therefore, when Krishna speaks himself about himself, it is auspicious for all the worlds. So Arjuna is asking Krishna so that Krishna can just say, hey, this is who I am, this is how it happened, instead of we trying to misinterpret, or we trying to put, oh, it may have been like that, or how did Krishna speak to the sun god, or maybe I think maybe Krishna did this, or I think maybe it was not Krishna, it was something else, or maybe we will start speculating, we will start misinterpreting. So that we don't do that, Arjuna is asking in clear words, my dear Krishna, you tell me. You tell, the same point. You want to know something about me? It's better you come and speak to me, ask me about it, instead of either asking someone who doesn't know me at all, or making up something in our mind. I don't know if you all have experience, we assume a lot of things in our mind. Oh, maybe he or she meant this, but we might be totally wrong, because we don't know the person. What was the intention? Even if though we know the person, when we just assume, oh, he or she did this, may have done it because of this, we are just making an assumption which may be totally different from the truth. So that we can understand the truth, Arjuna is asking for clarification. And then Krishna is going to clear all the doubts by speaking about the truth. So here Prabhupada is saying it is necessary for everyone, for his own interest, to know the signs of Krishna. Necessary for everyone for his own interest. So if we want our own interest, like when we say swarth doesn't mean selfishness. It means for my best interest, in my best interest. What is in my best interest is to know the science of Krishna. Now, very specific words, science of Krishna. It's not just some mental speculation. It's not just some idea. It's not just some theory or some philosophy. No, it's a science. Science means it can be proven. It can be proven. Therefore, when Krishna himself speaks about himself, it is auspicious for all the worlds. To the demons, such explanations by Krishna himself may appear to be strange because the demons always study Krishna from their own standpoint. But those who are devotees heartily welcome the statements of Krishna when they are spoken by Krishna himself. The devotees will always worship such authoritative statements of Krishna because they are always eager to know more and more about him. So if we say, Krishna is saying such a thing, why should I believe him? No, he's gonna just cheat me. This is not the truth. No, why should I? But then again, I am putting my own idea into what the truth is. Then again, I'm putting my own interpretation of how the truth should be. If I really, truly want to understand the truth, then I have to receive the truth as it is, without putting my own idea. No, this is how it should be. Why it's not like this and it should be like that. But then we are misrepresenting the truth, misrepresenting the fact. The truth is not going to change because I think it should be this way. The truth is always going to be the truth. It's just my idea of the truth is wrong. And so I am keeping myself in the dark. And so I am my own enemy. Means I am not acting in my own self-interest. The atheists who consider Krishna an ordinary man may in this way come to know that Krishna is superhuman and that he is Sachidananda Vigraha, the eternal form of bliss and knowledge, that he is transcendental and that he is above the domination of the modes of material nature and above the influence of time and space. So Krishna, we think he's an ordinary man, but when we are trying to understand this great science of Bhagavad Gita spoken by Krishna, we can understand that he is not an ordinary man as we are thinking, oh, he's same like me. No, he is superhuman, but his form looks like me. But that's Krishna, has like how the Bible says that God created man in his own image. It's Krishna who has created us in his image, not that we are creating God in our image. We are not God, he is God. That he is Satchid Ananda, that his form is not like ours. Right now, we are inside this material body. We are spirit souls. Yes, we have a spiritual form. Yes, but right now we are in this material body. Yes, and that's a fact. We are in the material body. I can deny, no, I'm not in the material body. But after some time when I'm hungry, what am I gonna do? I have to eat. Shows I am in the material body. I'm tired, I need to sleep. So these are the needs of the body. But Krishna, there is no difference between his soul and his form. There is nothing inside of him. And it's not that his body is different and his soul is inside the body. No. Same when we realize our spiritual body, then there's going to be no difference between our spiritual body and our soul. No, that's what it is. So he's transcendental and that he's above the domination of the modes of material nature and above the influence of time and space. So the goodness, passion, and ignorance, they don't act on Krishna. Krishna's activities are not influenced by goodness, passion, and ignorance. Our activities are influenced by goodness, passion, ignorance, according to the time, according to the space. Our activities are influenced, not Krishna. Not Krishna. He can, and he is transcendental. A devotee of Krishna like Arjuna is undoubtedly above any misunderstanding of the transcendental position of Krishna. Arjuna's putting this question before the Lord is simply an attempt by the devotee to defy the atheistic attitude of persons who consider Krishna to be an ordinary human being, subject to the modes of material nature. So, for our benefit, to help us understand that, oh, Krishna, when he speaks or when he does some activity, he's not influenced by some passion or some ignorance, not by some mundane material thing like we are. No, he is transcendental. He is not an ordinary human being. Is that okay? So we'll stop here for today. Bhagavad Gita ki jai, Shilpa Prabhupada ki jai, Gaura Premanande, Hari Om, Hare Krishna.